Today, let's discuss the case of the female night butcher, which inspired the crime of disappearance. At the time, it made most people afraid to take a cab home at night. On February 1, 1982, at 9 a.m., a river cleaner noticed something floating in the river just before starting work. He used a hook to fish it out, and when he got a closer look, he realized it was a head. Frightened, he quickly called the police. Upon arrival, they examined the head and confirmed it was a woman's. She had 3 false front teeth and round gold earrings. However, prolonged time in the water made her appearance unidentifiable. So, the police had to search and sift through the downstream area of the river, hoping to find other parts of the victim. After a long search, they finally found other parts of the victim about 10 meters and 70 meters away. After piecing these parts together, the police could determine the victim was between 30 and 50 years old. They also found an important clue on her body, a heart-shaped tattoo with a knife through it and a swallow circling the heart. With these features, the police quickly released all the victim's information. Soon, an elderly man and a middle-aged man came to the police station. The elderly man said his daughter had 3 front teeth removed and replaced with false ones to correct dental deformities. She also had a tattoo identical to the victim's. The police conducted tests and confirmed the victim was the elderly man's daughter and the middle-aged man's wife. The victim, named Xiaolong, worked at a nightclub and had been missing for 8 days. The police immediately rushed to the nightclub to interview Xiaolong's colleagues. On the day she disappeared, February 2, Xiaolong went drinking and chatting with colleagues at a nearby food stall after work. During this time, she seemed troubled by something and drank a lot of strong liquor, eventually becoming incoherent and disoriented. After eating and drinking, several colleagues helped her into a taxi, placing her in the front passenger seat, and repeatedly instructed the driver to ensure she got home safely. After that night, Xiaolong's family never saw her again, making the taxi driver the prime suspect. The police urged the public and anyone with information to provide leads on the taxi. Unfortunately, since Xiaolong took the taxi around 4 a.m., the streets were almost empty, and her colleagues, having drunk a lot, didn't pay attention to the taxi's license plate or the driver's appearance, leading the case to a deadlock at the time. Many switched to public transport for travel. Yet, 3 months after Xiaolong's disappearance, nearly every month, someone else mysteriously vanished.